Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play. Oh, look at Kevin. Children of Morta. In the last video, Linda was successful in defeating the spider boss for the first area of the caves. Awesome. We then took Kevin out after he was forgiven for going out and showing that he is capable of fighting as well, and his father and mother agreed that he should be trained in the art of combat. In this episode, we're going to continue our adventures through the caves. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? At the end of the last video, I mentioned I was going to do this area with John, but I think we'll actually take Kevin out first to this area. I'd like to give it another shot with him, since I did pretty poorly last time. In the other save slot I had done, when I had unlocked Kevin, I decimated the spider with him. He is incredible for DPS, and I'd like to give him another shot here. So let's head off to the Lost Trenches. This will be my first time attempting this dungeon. For centuries, these dark caves have been home to the goblin tribes.
Scattered bones, stripped clean of flesh, lay in stark contrast to the dead left untouched. Hunger and malice thrived. The Lost Trenches, the new residence of the goblin hordes.
I was expecting to fight more spiders here. There is 3 levels to this dungeon as well. Alright, well, let's start. We know the goblins have archers. I wonder if they have melee fighters as well. Going to be tricky to get to the goblins. And they do have melee fighters. They just use the dead to do it. Ah! Gotta be better at dodging, Tim. You're dodging too soon or too late. Well, we just leveled. Let's go ahead and... I think I would like Frenzy up another point. Successful attacks stacked together. Alright, so it will last for 2 more seconds. And with that done, Kevin now has unlocked Sharp Kid. Kevin instructs the rest of the family on where the weakest parts of the enemy are, increasing the family's critical damage. That's a lot more like it. Good work on dodging that one, Tim. Hello! Hearty Invigoration. Temporary increased rage gain. I don't think that's the same as Frenzy. I don't know if our characters will unlock rage later. Guess we'll find out. I don't know what that does, but I'm hoping it's some sort of shield effect. Damage received is reduced. Good.
Steps were taken without regret, for it was never possible to change a destiny unknown.
One of these three things will give us the reward. The other two will see us fighting. We need to kill that mage, I suspect. I guess the experience makes that worth it, even though we didn't get any treasure from it. I don't want to have to deal with melee's end range if I can help it. Well done. Well done. And a health potion for that too, which we definitely needed. Oh, interesting. There's some sort of... looks like metal walls are in this cave. I wonder if this wasn't some sort of... I don't know how to describe it. Some sort of facility at some point that the cave has claimed. I like that the goblins continue to charge their crossbows, even when engaged in melee. It makes it frustrating to fight them. Oh, okay. That's it for the first level. Totem of Rostam. Create a totem that greatly buffs you. We didn't leave anything untouched.
Kept in check by a ne'er-dyer's will, the goblin hordes never dared to linger in her caves. Their place was in the bloodless forest, banished for their brutality.
I suppose people must have been traveling through the cave system at some point and been ambushed and killed by the goblins who moved here. Right. That's what John was busy doing, stopping this from happening. They do have melee fighters. Ooh, that's a big AoE. Ooh, good God, 40 damage! I can't risk more than a single hit, so I can't be greedy against those guys. Holy crap. I'm not gonna be a match for two of them. They don't even hurt each other. I can't risk it, everyone. I really have to keep doing this. They're not tough. Just time-consuming. Good for them popping up behind me as well. Oh, my buff! I forgot to even have that. Despite that buff, I can't fight near where I put it. So I guess this must also be a goblin. I wonder if we'll find out about the monsters through lore pages later. Oh, I'm stuck. We're gonna fight him. Let's do it here. So that is a speed boost. We don't have a key yet, a gem. Let's go up this way. Oh, I don't like bats with Kevin. One single hit really has thrown me for a loop, using my hit points by almost half. Oh, it gives me temporary health, the buff as well. Couldn't quite kill it in time. We'll take another attempt. Oh, okay, they don't keep charging their crossbows. They actually get stunned.
There could not have been a more perfect description of this root than its name. Cave web. Rather bland to the taste, still edible and full of nutrients.
Oh! That must be what's... We're getting corruption from the corpses. Okay, so there is a reason for that one charm. Now we're seeing these creatures spawn from things that we've killed before. Living things, the goblins. Oh, that's too many. don't think Kevin's gonna make it, everyone. Tome of Defiance. Create a tome that knocks enemies back. No, we'll keep our buff one. Not getting lucky with the potion drops today. Nor with gem drops. We haven't gotten any yet. Ah, come... Oh my goodness, Tim. This is ridiculously tough. I love it. Another super strong skeleton. An ogre. This is gonna take a long time, everyone. We can't afford to get stuck even once. I got a potion. Still no gems. Obelisk of Force. An exploding force surrounds Bergensen, damaging enemies. Darn that summoner. I can't stick around. Where did he go? Oh wow, those two are going to be untouchable. I can't stop to fight them in the spikes. Goodness, I need that level. A new skill point. Let's see. Shadow Cloak. Send Kevin into the shadows, vanishing from sight and allowing him to move around unhindered. Chance to instantly kill weaker enemies on the following attack. Guardian's Rage. Unleash Kevin's rage to send him into the ultimate frenzy. I think we'll take Shadow Cloak. Still no gemstones, not at all anywhere in this dungeon today.
Wherever there was a secret, knowledge was to be gained in reward. And wherever there was a reward, danger lurked. The cipher was important enough that it brought Grandma here. Here's to being lucky, Grandma exclaimed with her unique sense of humor.
Nice. I think that means we've unlocked another book upgrade. That sounds like that will improve our item drop rate. And speaking of being lucky, 2 potions. Almost bringing us back up to full life. No, those 2 goblins can stay. Oh, here's our exit portal, and another blue room. Everything else here has been checked. We have no money. We have no shards, so we can't buy anything. Too late. I guess we're recording this one.
At this depth, the air was stale, thickened by the stink of rank fur, matted with sweat and blood.
Ah. They killed a child here. I need to kill that mage. That's a lot of archers. Let's deal with this guy first. Oh, I should try Shadow Cloak. Oh ho ho ho! That is very nice. It has a cool... Oh, I see. We unlocked our LB ability. First thing I do is get sloppy. And immediately take several hits I did not need to take. Come on! Good use of the totem, Tim. Unfortunately, now when you double back and get that potion, you took quite a hit there. Oh, 2 of them. Nice. Oh, didn't kill it. This is so bad, Tim. You're aggroing everything. Can't stay to finish him. That's so tricky. Oop, spike right on top. Staying right on top of spike, Tim. Oh, Tim! I tried to get around it to see if I could, and no, I couldn't. Now we're back to danger zone again. This is gonna be tough. Actually, I can't stay in that. Killing one will make this a lot easier. I guess John can block their hits. I'm actually kind of glad we took Kevin on this run, even though I'm getting badly beat up. Oh! Don't stop there, Tim. I just realized I'm using the X button to attack, not the gamepad, the game stick, which I should be using. What are they cooking in that? Deals double damage when our life is below 25%. Looks like we'll probably have a chance to see that in action. Another gem. There are 2 chests down here. I don't think the shopkeeper's going to show up again. Hello. Oh, interesting. Does this one spawn endless skeletons? Haven't seen this effect yet. Dodge. That should have been a hit. We got lucky. Can we use this to our advantage? Woo! Fun! Didn't realize the mini bosses came with that effect. I like it. Oh! Ah, Tim, calm down. Melee companion that fights by your side. Nice. Didn't even notice the traps by the corpse until I got hit by 2 of them. I do see the traps down there. Oh. Woo! Nice! Good work, melee companion. Sounds like there's a mage around. Dying, Tim. Dying. You're not gonna make it at this rate. Ah, this is another one of these guys. I think we killed... Oh, these are all normal skeletons. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, more potions. I hate bats. They're way too agile. And by that, I mean they're just agile enough to make it frustrating to fight them.
Grandma arrived in time to reveal the contents of the tablet. The secrets of Rhea are in the hearts of the stones, and for those whose weapons guard the creatures of the wild, there are new arts of war to be learned.
Wow! Good for you, Grandma. Thank you. Deadly Storm Rune. Frenzy effect will increase critical chance, also while increasing attack speed. You found an ability rune. Runes modify your abilities in a unique way and are consumed when you use that ability. Oh, so we're on a timer then. With this. And we can greatly increase our critical chance. And as I thought, the stealth ability does have a cooldown with it. Rogue's Will. Kevin stays in maximum frenzy until hit by an enemy. No, I like my current rune. Ethereal Gift. Regenerate rage at maximum frenzy. I think I still like my current one better. New Codex entry. Terra added to miscellaneous lore in Codex. Last time I found a room like this, these just drop treasure, like gold, a little bit of Mord. Good to know I can get some runes from it. The Codex entry will be a Kickstarter backer entry, if I recall correctly. Looking forward to reading those. I really enjoy thanking the people who backed games like this. If it wasn't for them, the game might not have ever have been created. There is a shopkeep here. We do need another potion, we'll buy that. And now, let's go back and get the other rune. The critical chance one. We'll teleport back to the final room and we'll try the boss.
The creature that now threatened the hero was a crudely focused inferno of hatred and malice. If one raging beast was not enough, surely two were.
Oh my god! I don't think we're gonna win this one.
Letting out a final rasping breath, the second beast became motionless. The poor creatures, twisted by the corruption, were finally able to rest.
I think if it wasn't for that one Divine Grace where we did double damage at 25% life, I think we wouldn't have been able to finish him right there. Holy crap, we did it.
A path to be cleared of the corruption, and the jewel of life to be restored, the realm of Anea Dia, mother of beasts and the goddess of waters. Before embarking for the spirit halls, the family must be informed of the newly opened passage.
Good work, Kevin. Excellent work. 35 minutes for that dungeon run, too. Oof. That was fun. Can't believe it took so long. Found a cave web. Found a manuscript of agility.
While painful for a mother to see her son in sickness was still better than missing him for so long, Mary knew that she would make caring for Mark her mission. Mark had to warn them about the dangers approaching, despite how difficult it was to talk. He started naming the villages that were evacuated, or worse, taken over by the corruption, but soon succumbed to fatigue and fell asleep. Mary recalled hearing of an herbalist in Caldipo Caves that would have the yarrow at hand needed to treat Mark. The Bergsons would once again need to brave the treacherous caves in search of the herbalist. The goblin siblings lay dead, and the pilgrims were now safer in their caves. But the last step remained to be taken. The warriors knew only that somewhere in the expanse of the caves was the ancient halls of the spirit who would reveal new truths to them. Mark was out of the woods now. His fever gone, he was almost up and about. "Welcome back, brother," said Kevin. He had avoided conflict over the years, living in harmony with nature, but as Uncle Ben was fond of saying, a Bergson would forget how to walk before they forget how to fight.
We have quite a few entries to look at. Mark is available in character selection. He will now stand by his family's side and fight. The agility upgrade has been unlocked. Runic knowledge upgrade is unlocked, and as is the hoarder upgrade. We can learn a little bit about Mark. Let's go ahead and see what he's thinking about.
Whenever he could find time, Mark was reading about herbs and salves. His interest in medicine inherited from his grandmother.
I absolutely love that they add those little bits of lore about the family in this game. I like seeing what the characters are also saying as we hover over their home, too. Well, we still have time, I think, to do another run. So let's do what we just did again, but we'll take John out this time. Oh, actually, first, we should upgrade things with the money we have. We've unlocked Hoarder, increases more if dropped from enemies. Runic Knowledge, unlocks runes for various slots, increases runes' durability. Let's take a Hoarder upgrade. And over at the workshop, we'll grab 1 rank in Agility, increases the Bergenson's chance to completely dodge enemy attacks. And I don't think... Oh, we have enough money to take Warfare up another rank, so let's do that. Our damage will be slightly increased. So back to the Lost Trenches for us. And we'll take John this time. Again, I get the impression that we got kind of lucky to beat that boss when we did. And we probably should have failed several times in order to make the arrival of Mark and his eventual recovery take longer than what it did in my game. Okay, so first things first. He totally leveled, and I never took a skill. Let's grab another rank in Heaven Strike. Cooldown, so we'll do an extra 50% damage to all enemies. Achievement unlocked. United we stand. Of same blood. Increase the max health of all family members. I'm curious to see how well John fights the rather fat goblins. I love as well how the three characters I've played so far, they definitely feel different from each other. Ooh, Skeleton taking too much stamina there. Damn it. So nice to have a shield. On that same note, though, Kevin does so much damage. We gain more experience with this one. So I kind of want to rush into combat. I'm curious to see what John's new tier abilities will be as well. Oh, okay, this is the end level. We should still grab this. Chance to fire projectiles in different directions upon being hit. Well, should be nothing else, and I've kind of wasted my my experience. So here we go. Oop! Got stunned there. Hello? That came from something. I've seen those symbols on the ground before. I wonder what I did to trigger that. Oh, I can see how the ability is being affected. The AoE of it stays in play for a little bit with the rune we picked up. Heaven Strike leaves behind pools of energy to damage enemies.
Before the hero was a game of chance and memory.
Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. And I can see this is really not going to work for John. Bludgeoning Fall. Heaven Strike stuns enemies. Let's grab that one. bargain. Lower prices. That's good, because we only have one rune. A gemstone at the moment. I'll have to watch this video before I record the next part to determine what gave me that rune unlock there. Okay, we can block it. It consumes half of my stamina, though. But we can kill them arguably faster. We level. Let's see what we gain this time. Increases John's armor. Okay, so there is armor in the game. Plus 7%. Unleash your rage to become temporarily invulnerable and deal thorn damage to attackers. That sounds like something I probably want. Let's grab this. You've unlocked Guardian's Rage. Primary attacks now fill your rage meter. When fully charged, you can activate Guardian's Rage by pressing the other left button. Oh, and the rage meter must be those empty lines to the left of John's portrait. Ah. Good dodge if I'm gonna run. Could swear our attack does less damage when we are shielding as well.
Bergson's hair stood on end, and the ominous sounds of the unholy ritual, whatever it was, would not be a happy affair.
That stun rune was very nice to get it. They unlocked something we can investigate. And the shopkeeper's on this side. Companion that stuns enemies, shoots bolts in random directions, increases maximum health. Upon receiving a fatal blow, revive at a modest portion of maximum health. Good to know those are there. Let's keep exploring, and we'll hoof it back here later. We don't want to spend our gem on a chest for Mord when we might actually be able to get more gemstones and then afford a guaranteed upgrade. Max health sounds like something I would like to have. Hold on. This is going to be really tricky. With John. Ooh. Nice, I can keep both of them stunned effectively by hitting them beside, taking turns hitting them one by one. Ooh, the crossbow hit. And I proceed just to stand there and take more hits for no good reason. Oh! Our ability lost its stun, and we took a giant hit because of it. Oh! Not so good that time, Tim. Not so good. I did not have the stamina to block that attack. Okay. Oh well, so much for that run.
The heat had only grown more intense in the young child's hands, far stronger than any would suspect in one so young. Her training could no longer be just a pastime, for fire was a dangerous friend.
Ah, the youngest daughter looks like she's going to be a mage. Aren't the hands of others important too? Like Uncle Ben's hands are very important. But not as important as you learning to be able to control your magic. Our resurrection doesn't mean we are immune to fatigue.
Why would the mountain god corrupt the world? What kind of evil was it that brought it forth? For Margaret, these questions were as important as where and how.
Okay, everyone, let's see if we got another upgrade with the little bit of money we brought back. We did not. We did not get enough. We're just short. Okay, then let's read some entries. We'll read about 3 things this time, and then that will do it for us, everyone. So I think we should read about Mark, since he returned to start. Deep, focused, and precise, Mark learned early that he couldn't find all his answers in the outside world, so he focused on the world within. His mother Mary often retells a story of the time that he got lost as the turning point in his life and what made him become a monk. When he was a younger teenager, he went on a hunting trip with his father John and his sister Linda. A boar attacked their father and injured him, and Mark gave chase to finish it off. On the track of that boar, he got lost and fell into a ravine. A monk found him and nursed him back to health, and talked to him about their way of living in harmony with nature. After a few days, he returned to his deathly worried family a new boy. He no longer would pick up a weapon or eat the flesh of animals, a practice he has kept all throughout the years, despite his father's mild disapproval. While growing up, he has also found an interest in some of his grandmother's work, namely ancient languages and herbalism. As a young man, he ran to the same monk that had saved him years before, and this time he decided to don the robe and become a monk. Although his parents were against this at first, Margaret changed their minds and sent him on his way to the monastery in the forest. During the years he spent there, he learned disciplines of martial arts and meditation. Even when he is away from the monastery and with his family, he still dreams of returning to its tranquility and meditating beneath the ancient trees. And how about Margaret? I don't think we read about her yet. Margaret is the foundation of the Bergson family. In her youth, because of her knowledge of the arcane and her research into the hidden corners of the world, she was called a witch and was even banished from her home for a time. But when a plague ravaged her people in the Midlands, her compassion and her skills in treating the sick made them to reverse their views and welcome her back among them. Some of them even believed that she was a descendant of the holy spirits of the land. She married Adam later, and after his disappearance and presumed death, not only raised their son John, but also took in her husband's elder son Ben. She then took their education seriously, and sent them to faraway lands to train both in battle and in sciences. During the years that her sons were away, she lived in their home alone, and made her living by administering healing and dealing in medicines and herbs. Nowadays, with her sons back and her grandchildren around her, she keeps busy by looking after their education. However, her busy house life has never dampened her curiosity, nor stopped her learning. Did we learn something? We learned about miscellaneous lore. Terra Lava. Oh, this is not a Kickstarter backer one. This is... Oh, wait, no, it is. I'm sorry. It is. Okay, let's do it. Terra. A wanderer from another land. A thought, princes by several. She walked with a grace that refused gravity and a kindness that ignored common sense. She spent little time in Morta, but scared the mountain with her presence, or scarred the mountain with her presence. She fed the hungry, took in the parentless, and cared for the sick, both in body and mind. Many nicknamed her Nova, as her kindness shone brighter than the brightest star. Sadly, she burned bright, but only for a short time. On her nightly walk back to her residence, she witnessed a child being robbed of the last piece of bread by a grown man at knife point. Terra intervened. Startled, the man turned round, his knife finding its resting place in Terra's chest. Utter shock filled her face as her last piece of bread fell from her unselfish hands. The man fled, but I stayed with Terra in her last few moments. Upon the ground in my arms, she simply pushed a stray hair of mine behind my ear and smiled. She passed away quietly and comfortably. James, a child who gave witness to the pure kindness. Okay, everyone, that will do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, I'll probably take Mark out. And in fact, the next video might be entirely Mark, and I might do John one more time in the third dungeon. But Mark's going to do the first one. I'm sorry, the third dungeon. We're going to do Mark in the first one, and then Mark in the second, I think. At least that. So I'll see you guys in the next one, which will probably just be farming. And then, and then that's the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. Take care, everyone.